welcome to Southwest Florida Happenings, the show that's giving a voice to the Southwest Florida community. I'm your host, Mary Ann Suppressi, and we are in the studio today with Greg Wagner, with Wagner Photography, who does wonderful things with photos, and he does a lot of different things. But today, we are going to be talking about your photo mosaics.
Okay.
So, you want to kind of explain just what that is?
Well, photo mosaic is the concept of taking a single photograph, like this one, for example, and making it any size you like. I prefer large sizes to fill up the wall, and then take sections of that large photograph and just smaller sections of it, and then reassemble that to scale on a living room wall or a reception area at an office or something like that. So basically, the sky's the limit as far as size and the dimensions of the wall that you're working with, and it's a very unique concept. And I will admit that I did some research on it, and I haven't found anybody else doing anything quite like this.
No, usually if you Google for photo mosaics, it's a picture made up of lots of little pictures.
Yes.
But I've never seen anything like this. And this here is an example with the zebra of a
Yes.
completed photo mosaic.
Yes, this is a concept right here. It doesn't actually exist in the real world, but it's a sample I use, and it is a photo that I took in Africa last year, and then just took it and did a lot of special effects to it, and then found a stock image of the living room. That's what the background is a living room. And I took a look at all the different colored throw pillows that are on that sofa that are there, and I said, wouldn't it be kind of fun to just make stripes similar to zebra stripes, or kind of in the looks of zebra stripes, and have those be kind of like the same colors of the as the throw pillows, and so that's what it looks like. And as soon as I find somebody with that living room scheme, I might be able to convince them to do something like that.
So there's a whole process that you have to go through in order to make one and install it and everything. And if our viewers look at the screen behind us, you kind of see some of the steps in that process.
Yes.
Except for the one photo which matches the one on the table. But
in the upper left-hand corner is an actual client's family room, and they have this great big burgundy wall, and it has a vaulted ceiling, and they wanted that particular photo that's just to the right of it, of the reddish heron, but they wanted to brighten up the room. So what I did, I added some special effects to make the reddish heron photo look more like kind of like a pen and ink with a splash of watercolor in there. But because of the direction of the wings, like the shape of the wings, we flipped it so that it would follow the ceiling line a little bit better. And then in the lower right-hand corner is what it actually looks like. We did the installation about a month ago, and that's how it ended up.
so you can really customize this to like the slope you did in this one,
Yes.
or the size, or
Yes.
even the color scheme. You could change if they didn't want a particular color, like this one that's in the middle. You kind of shadowed them out. Is that what you did there?
Yeah, that actually was that's this one.
Right,
that's
right
this
there.
one right here, and this actually was a photo mosaic for another client in another room, and it actually was taken at sunset down on Fort Myers Beach, and so it actually did start off as kind of a silhouette, and so there actually wasn't much. Actually, there wasn't a whole lot of manipulation done with this one in the middle. It just kind of turned out that way.
So you can kind of do this with just about any photograph you've taken.
Correct.
And if they needed a
Yes.
color change, or as you did flip it or crop it or whatever, you do all that.
That's correct.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, so if somebody wants to know more about this and is interested in exploring the possibilities with you of having one of these constructed for their home,
Okay.
how do they get a hold of you?
Well, you can start by going to wagnerphotography.me, or give me a call. I mean, I'd love to take your phone call. Area code 239-898-8677. Or email is photoguy22@hotmail.com. Photoguy with an F, F-O-T-O-G-U-Y 22 @hotmail.com.
And you have a Facebook page.
I do have a Facebook page.
So you can look for Wagner Photography.
On the Facebook page, yes.
And you'll see lots of examples of your work on there.
That's correct.
Probably even some of these.
Okay, you might run into,
You might?
run into a couple of those, yes.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well,
I really appreciate it. And give Greg a call and explore the possibilities.
All right, thanks a lot, Mary Ann. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And that ends this show of Southwest Florida Happenings, the show that's giving a voice to the Southwest Florida community. See you next time.